This is bad. We are in a real bad place right now.
What's going on?
You know, we've been MIA for a long time.
Feels like I've been gone too long.
Since a couple days before the Virginia rally.
Yeah, is that last time?
Back in January.
I
think we posted up on January 19th.
Yeah, last time we posted on this thing.
Yep. And a lot has happened since then. I had another kid. Both my other kids had birthdays. The whole world went to hell.
And is currently residing there.
Yeah. We have an American flag behind us with the Constitution on it, which no one seems to care about anymore.
It means nothing. It seems to mean nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is this even like? Is there even any point in us doing this?
Don't know. Don't look like we live in the land of the free anymore.
Or the home of the brave, for that matter. The freedom part in my mind had kind of seemed to be diminished. You know, I think that was diminished like 12 years after the Constitution was ratified. But I mean, at the first Constitutional Convention, you know, back in like 1790 something, whatever, or 80 something, whatever. But now the brave part seems to be like unbeknownst to those who consider themselves Americans now.
It's bad.
It's real bad. I don't even know what to say, man.
It's really
I don't even know what to say. We just pop this on and press record, and then I don't know what to say.
Cause it's bad, man. It's people out here that we talk to, and they really, really, really want the government to come and basically shut everything down. They're happy about it. People are actually, in America, happy to be told to stay in your house. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their government-prescribed house arrest.
I say self-prescribed house arrest, to be honest. I mean, somebody has to help me understand. Somebody just please out there help me to understand. Give me some type of hope, all right? You know, give me some type of hope in humanity here, right? Because I'm losing all hope in humanity here. You know, my faith is still grounded on my Lord and Savior. But when I look at this behind us here, and in the words that are written on these documents behind us here, I need some hope. Because when we say you know laws, I don't understand how we can not even we're abiding by something that didn't even go through legislature here. Executive orders, supposedly governing executive orders or whatnot, which has just been put in place by the executive branch, obviously by our governors of each of our states. Didn't go through legislature at all, and we're supposed to just be staying at home now, supposedly.
Now, with that being said, we haven't stayed at home the whole time.
Yeah, my life hasn't changed.
Not really. We haven't abided by any of the quarantines, or any of the curfews. We had a curfew out here for a while.
I read Executive Order 121, and you know, it pretty much gave you leeway to pretty much do whatever. But that's why I call it self-quarantine.
Most people haven't read it.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't even read it. They just said, Governor Cooper said, I was watching CNN and Governor Cooper said, I was watching MSNBC and Governor Cooper said, I was watching my local news and Governor Cooper said. I'm like, I don't care what Governor Cooper said. Does the quote executive order say? Like, he's not even abiding by his own executive order if he said something contradictory to it. And even if the order says something that contradicts the U.S. Constitution, then
it's not in void.
It's not in void. Marbury versus Maine.
But honestly, man, whatever. I didn't even want to come and say anything about the COVID-19 situation. Yeah. That's why we haven't said anything. We didn't want to touch it.
That's all that's been talked about. That's what it was like. What's the point of posting like this?
But at this point, it's like places are opening back up.
Supposedly. Yeah, we're in.
Obviously, they're gonna
phase
use
one.
this to push another phase, and it's gonna be crazy, and everybody gonna be asking the government to come lock us up again.
Yeah, once they accept vaccines, whatever.
But
another topic conversation.
there's something that's kind of it's funny. It's a bad thing, and to a certain extent, it's a good thing because it made us sit down and think about some things. Like basically, what has this country become? One question. Another question is, what? I mean, we always ask like, what is liberty? And who stands for liberty? And what really does that word mean to you? And I've realized that it means nothing to a lot of people, and people really don't care anymore. They want to be servile, and they're used to being servile, so that's what we do, and that's what we revert back to. And we want to be told what to do, and we think that it's the right thing to do just to wait for the government to tell us how to live our freaking lives. And it's really bothering me because I really had hope. Like seriously, I really had hope that people would like stand up and not listen to this stuff, but I was sorely mistaken. And I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. Like people are really locking themselves in their houses.
No kidding.
Scared to death of a pandemic that in my view doesn't really exist. Not saying that the sickness itself doesn't exist, but the fact that they're blowing it up to a proportion where it shut down the whole country and basically shut down the whole world,
Yeah,
is freaking ridiculous. It makes no sense. Like at all. I know we're late to the party and everyone's talked about it already. But I ain't talked about it yet. So, yeah, we're back again, and we're talking about COVID-19.
COVID-19.
This is the point. This is the point that I really want to really people to understand.
You know what?
COVID-19 didn't do this to anybody. COVID-19 didn't shut the world down. COVID-19 didn't shut America down. COVID-19 didn't destroy the American economy. That was
we the people.
It was really our fault.
When you break
it was our governmental system that decided to fix the issue. So them fixing it made it worse. Because they forced people into their homes, supposedly forced people into their homes. We forced ourselves to our homes because we listened.
You can't force nobody to do anything. You can't force anyone to do anything.
They made these rules, and the problem was that the people followed them. Mm-hmm. That's the issue. We went into fear mode, and we started listening to them. Now I say we, but
yeah,
we didn't listen.
We haven't.
We haven't complied.
Nor do we intend to.
We work every day. We work in construction. If anybody should be sick, it should be people that's out there.
No. But you forget about the fact that you may not even show symptoms. You may have it, but you may not show symptoms. You may be a carrier, you know? Like, I don't show symptoms of sickle cell anemia, but I got a trace of sickle cell anemia. So if I have a kid, the kid could have sickle cell anemia because I got a trace. So I guess we could have a trace of the virus. Right? That's how it works, right? So we gotta make sure we keep our distance from old people who may be susceptible to get the virus. So we should be staying clear of our 85-year-old father. Steer very clear of him.
Because if we don't,
he can catch it.
Oh boy!
Right. That's how the world turns right now. You know. So we should be staying. We should have been steering clear of him.
But we haven't.
Yeah, clearly.
And he ain't dead.
Yeah, clearly. So.
Not saying that some people haven't died from it.
But use your own discretion. And
exactly.
Who's to tell you that you can visit old dearest daddy?
That's the thing. If you want to stay in your house and live like a hermit, that is fine. That is your choice. But do not, do not try to guilt me because I decide to live my life the way I've been living it. There's not, no. I leave you alone, you leave me alone. I don't have to come to your house. If you don't feel comfortable with me coming to your house, I will not come to your house. That is okay.
Okay with me?
But you can't guilt trip me because I let people in my house. What they got to do with you?
Or try to force me not to let people in my house, or force me to stay in my house. No.
Or call the cops
Oh my goodness.
on me because I decided to leave my house.
It's becoming ridiculous the amount of people who have been arrested for going to parks, for going to going to the beach, for having yard sales on their own property,
For opening their businesses back up.
opening their businesses back up.
Now, the lady was let out of jail, which is good, but she shouldn't have been there in the first place.
No kidding. Land of the free, right?
But we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. What happened to the brave people? Where did they go?
They inside their houses.
Where did the brave
Their
folks go?
homes.
Cops are getting fired
Cops again.
for refusing to take videos down where they said that they wouldn't support unconstitutional laws or mandates.
Yeah.
Because they ain't laws.
Yeah, people have been taken out of their homes because they have been suspected of coming into contact with people who have tested positive with the virus, been arrested out of their own homes.
This is a real bad situation.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And it don't seem like we realizing what's really about to happen here. The fact that we are complying is a problem. To comply is to condone.
Yep.
When we comply, we condone the activity of these overlords that we put in place. We do not have to comply. Now, you don't have to go out and be in a big crowd and protest this stuff on a outward level. If you don't want to be out there like that, that's fine.
It's your decision.
But also, you do not have to comply with them on a personal level. If you don't want to do what they say do, don't do it. If you want to go outside and be around other people, go outside and be around other people.
It's your decision.
Man.
That's the whole point of freedom. That's the whole point of liberty.
They do not get to force you into your house.
Exactly.
And I don't understand, man. I don't know, man.
Because they're the governing authorities. But they don't understand. What people have to understand is we don't live in a monarchy. This is not a monarchical system.
They don't get to force you to do anything.
So if anybody has to say so, it's us. We make our own decisions. That's the point of the law of liberty. Freedom plus morality equaling liberty, which means we do as we should. Not as we please. We do as we should. So that therein lies the difference. Some people don't understand right and wrong, and attempting to force someone to do something, to manipulate. Wrong. Yeah, it's wrong.
That is fascism.
Yeah.
Now, with the threat of force, you either do this, or there will be forceful consequences coming your way.
Mm-hmm. When there is no harm being imparted upon another individual.
That's fascism.
Or their property.
Ruling with an iron fist. That's what we finna do to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And people are just taking it in stride, like with a smile on their face, like, please come save us.
And I guarantee you, I'm 100% sure, 100% sure that whoever will see this video and will hear us talking and will say that we
are the problem.
That we're insensitive.
You're everything that's wrong with America.
Yeah. We're everything that's wrong with America.
So you one of them people that snitch on me. You are what's wrong with America. If you are willing to snitch on somebody else because they decide to leave their house or conduct their life in a certain way, you are the problem.
Exactly. So
it's not the government's job to save people from themselves. It's nobody's job to try to
anyone
save
from
somebody from themselves. Leave people alone.
Let them live their lives the way they feel.
As long as this person ain't hurting nobody else, leave them alone.
But I guess we are hurting people by going out. So I guess everyone who goes to Walmart or the Food Lion or to Lowe's, you know, the big stores and stuff that they're allowed to go to, they're harming people. Well, I guess they're not harming people because they're allowed to go there. So who's administering the allotment? You know,
it's funny how this virus is a very intelligent virus. It only attacks small businesses,
places of worship,
very
important.
And where else?
I don't know. It might be it.
It's about the main one.
Small businesses and places of worship. Yeah, this virus. Yeah, I don't know. It has a vendetta against small businesses and places of worship. But it only has a vendetta against places of worship when the people aren't there. But when the people actually decide to go to the place of worship, the virus is, I guess, all of a sudden gets afraid and leaves. You know. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting virus. It's something we're dealing with here.
Finish
COVID-19. It got. I guess the intelligence of COVID, the COVID strand of virus. I guess it increased each number. You know, 1 through 18 wasn't that intelligent, and all of a sudden COVID-19 just got.
Really, dude.
I'm serious. It's the 19th strand of this thing. I don't know. We never heard. You know. I don't understand.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. And all I can say is, there's a lot of information out there that's basically saying that this thing ain't what they're saying it is.
What they're saying it is. And if you haven't been privy to the information, we'll be posting on here.
Yeah, and that's fine if you don't have the information. But when someone brings you, at least look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
I can't stand the people that's like, well, this is we're going down and it's gonna kill us all and da 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 da. And then you bring the information to the contrary and they're like, nope, I ain't looking at it. Help us, Lord.
Let us pray.
So yeah, man. Land of the free, home of the brave, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Have
Going down the drain here, people. Give us some hope, please. Give us some hope.
Well, this is it for that one.
Yeah.
Peace.
Deuces.